Jeremy.
Yeah, sure.
They've got a base in Hull, and there'll be a lot of people affected by the crisis going on at the moment, workers and companies owed money. What would your message be to those poor people who are awaiting payment?
My message would be work with the unions representing Carillion members, GMB, Unite and Unison in the case of the public sector contracts. We will continue to hold the government to account on this, and the idea that they would be paid for 48 hours and then phone a DWP helpline is frankly insulting to them. And it's not reasonable for the government to say, well, actually they should carry on working. Work has already stopped on the new Liverpool hospital because nobody is confident they're going to get paid. It's up to the government to now step in and not just have the receiver there, but to administer the company in a proper way to ensure that those contracts are seen through and the public ones are brought under public control.
And on transport, very quickly, in this area we've been waiting for a long time, especially to get a train from Grimsby to London direct, and we suffer from sort of a poor quality of services compared to other parts of the country. What will the Labour government do?
I'm looking forward to being on a direct train from Grimsby to London. There used to be such services, and I don't see why we should wait in 5 years for that. And so when the East Coast mainline franchise is handed back by Virgin, it should be brought back under public control and not handed on to yet another franchisee. Think about it. East Coast Main Line is the same line, the same staff and the same trains. Those trains have been repainted about 6 times in their lifetime. They started off as British Rail trains, the same trains. What we need is a publicly run railway, but there's also a question of the link lines to the coast. If you think of the line up to Middlesbrough, you think of the line to Sunderland from Newcastle, and you think of the line here from Newark, they have to be upgraded and they have to be considered for electrification as well. It's not good enough just to have the spinal route high speed and electrified. It's got to be something better than that. And so what we'd be doing is investing a lot in railways, but also in integrated public transport. And so I have appointed somebody in my shadow team to deal specifically with bus services and the regulation of bus services to make sure that they cover all areas of the country, including rural areas.